Hello everybody, this is a new live stream. This time I will try to end the texture part of the Cat Lady commission. From this character is from the Hack-Sign anime series. And well, first for all, thank you so much for come to watch this video, and of course you can support my work in my Patreon page. There you can find a lot of different rewards like exclusive sketch and personal work from my sketchbook, and early previews, updates, live streams, private live streams, and private 3D models, and of course a lot of more of things. Yeah, any help will be appreciated so much. And well, I will begin when I edit this character. Yeah, you can find how I made the texture of the entire body in my Patreon page. Yeah, but here I will try to show how I will make all the big texture of the rest of the outfit of this character. Yeah, and for that I will use the bake texture option in Blender. Yeah, but first for all, in the previous video of this, I don't know if I can say it's serious, but this is the 8th part of this character. I will try to end all this stuff today. And I will try, because I don't know if I end all this stuff. Okay, I don't have the image of this. Let me find the reference color. What I have, let me see, works. Information next. Yeah. There's this. There is. Okay. I don't really want to watch this thing here inside, but I want to watch this character there is. Yeah, this character had a very simple texture. So a little small different colors there. And well, now I have the original color of the palette of this character. I will make the texture. In the previous video I will made the UV of the entire armor part. Oops. Of the entire outfit. And now I will create the texture. First of all, I need to create a new texture over here, and for all the parts I will put in 4K. I multiply this for 4, and that's 4096 pixels. It's a very big texture. I don't need alpha transparency here, and that's why I put off. And about the color, the black, it's fine what I need to do right now. But now for the name, I will put shoulders. Yeah, okay. And you can see this black texture now in the back. I need to do the same for all the pieces. I'm gonna do it for the body here. New, I'll put chest. The same texture size. That's okay. The arms, the same thing. New arm. These strips. These things have the same space, UV space. If you remember, I put all these pieces in the same part. That means if I create a texture here, I'm in the metal and strips. Okay, and for these other things over here, I will put the same name. Okay, texture strip. Yeah, and now these things have the same texture. Now I will dislabel the only render as I want to see there. Okay, new legs. The same over here. This is very slow process. Oops, the music sounds so loud. I'll leave it down here. Yeah. These pieces over here are the same from these metal and strips. And I think this part, yeah, the same. I don't know if I have all the pieces. Let me see. I think yes. Okay, this thing have the same from metal and strips. Yeah. Oh, okay. And now I have all these things ready, but here's to bake the ambient occlusion. That's what I bake right now from this texture. I need to dislabel the this option solidify. I need to put down, yeah, put off, sorry, these things, and I will do the same from all the rest of the objects. Only the modifier what I leave here, it's the subsurb, but all the solidify I will shut down, because in the process the solidify make that modifier makes thickness of any plane or any object in 3D, and that means if I okay, I put down a little bit the music because you can hear me. Okay, and the solidify make thickness for all the polygons, and that means if when I try to make the bake of the texture, Blender calculate these two sides of this thickness and overlapping the bake, and that create a lot of artifacts and weird things, and that's why I shut down the render option of this modifier. Yeah, maybe in the future we can make some 3D of Lola Bunny. Yeah, I think it's a very great character. Maybe I can um, make a pool of that and ask in my Patreon page. Yeah, and thank you so much for think my your think my work. It's good. Okay, I will make the same thing with the rest of the parts of the body. All solidify. I don't want they appear in the render right now. Later I will put on again all these things, but right now I need to shut down the solidify. I think, oh wait, that's subsurf, that's where solidify, yeah, okay. And now I can make a plane here. Some people make a UV, a sphere around the character, and that make very soft UVs, or sorry, soft I mean occlusion. But sometimes I don't see difference. Anyway, I want to show you this option, or I don't know if it's a trick, and maybe we can create a nice gradient. Yeah, that's the idea, but I don't really know if right now this works, what I think, but well, let me try this. Observe, it's off, and let me see, yeah, bake. I'm in the occlusion. I will bake this thing. Oops, it's appear over here, I don't know why. Okay, I'll this computer, okay, anyway, I erase this thing. You can see this is the result of the ambient occlusion. These little artifacts, it's from maybe some parts of the model are overlapping to the body. Yeah, I can make two options. It's move the polygons there to you can see that's the problem over here, yeah. Or I can fix that, or only paint this in Photoshop. I think painting Photoshop it's more easy because I need to add color and those stuff, and I think it's not a problem. And I will shoulder and then occlusion, and I save it. And I will make the same thing with the rest of the body. I select this part, go to bake option here in the render settings here, and go bake ambient occlusion. Seconds or minutes depend on the size of the texture and of course the computer of the computer parts where you have. This is a big texture, and that's why they take some time. Yeah, this shadow over here is from these metal things on here, yeah. And that artifacts. I don't really know. I don't know why appear, but it's not a big deal. This part of here, let me see what's happened. Go to texture, and it's maybe it's the shoulder over here. Yeah, and if I don't want that destruction, yeah, I can move to another layer. Let me see what layer it's. Okay, just about there, and I will make again the bake. Okay, the artifacts over here, it's for overlapping in this part of the back. Yeah. That's not a problem. Okay, the artifact's still there. I will put again the shoulders. Anyway, that I will clean it in Photoshop. And this is chest AO, ambient occlusion, AO, save. The arms right now, and the same process in this thing. Yeah, here it's very interesting thing. I don't see this issue before, and it's a very big issue. Not really, but you can see these UV are outside of the square, and that makes some very big issues, and that's I will move it here and make the baking. And means that part don't appear in the render, and of course don't we can see that part. It's only a black square or something weird appear in the model. All this stuff up here, I think it's not overlapping of this part here. I will try to see what happened later. If I see some problems, I remake the calculation to see what happened. But right now I think all will go fine. Okay, this part, bake. That's all, and I put metal strips, and I will put 1. I put 0, 1 for any problem, and I will put selected metal things, bake. Texture, it's for a different objects. Yeah, I will make a single texture for all these little and tiny parts, and I will put it in Photoshop. That means little strips 02, save. This other one, bake. F1, save. And let me think, the legs. Anyway, feel free to ask whatever you want of this process if you have some question, or even, I don't know, about another project, or if you can talk about the life. Okay, that's weird. I don't know what happened here. And let me see. Oops. No, it's not. That are. That's weird. That noise don't even happen. I will move the body to another layer like that, and I will scrape again the yeah, problems are fixed. That happened because the body are overlapping the model, and I can see that because I am still have the solidify visible here, but if I put shut down I will see that distortion and problem. Yeah, now I have a very clean legs. I will remake again the arm part because I have that issues too, and maybe the chest. It's things happen. Yeah, right now this appear more accurate than before, and I will make the same from the chest. Maybe this take me computer a little slow for the transmission because uh, this is like a render. They sucks all the process, the processor, and maybe the video card and that stuff. Yeah, you can see now it's all very clean. I don't have the artifacts. Now you can see this part of the boots are more darker. That's why this sphere make a little gradient of the character. That's something very nice because a good texture have a more darker colors in the bottom of the body, like the legs and the hips, and when we go to the head part, that's a little lighter color there. Let's look more soft and create some composition of the color. Yeah. Okay, F3. It's a put AO. Say it's a little tire process. That's important part of the. Yeah, I think it's done. Yeah, that's weird. You can see its mouth. Yeah, I will need to make this thing too. I forget make the texture from the mouth, and maybe it's not about size, and Oops. 01, and this is another compound texture. That's why this thing disappeared. Okay, fake. Might have three different parts: the upper teeth, the jaw teeth, and the tongue. It's not a problem if you can see too dark from for the teeth. I will change the contrast in Photoshop, and maybe this one I will move it there, and I don't need too dark color in the tongue. I forget again to put this. No, in the arm. I need the mouth. Bake. And I think all the parts are ready. I need to save this one only. And F3. Save. Okay, I think it's all done. I will save this in a new. And now I will open Photoshop, and I will need to open all the textures. I don't know. Okay, that's all. And some parts I will, how I say, I need to compound. The shoulder is fine, but the mouth have three textures, different textures. I will put in one here. The mouth 2. Put it in mouth 1. And now I have 3 layers from the mouth. The metal strips and strips I will make the same, duplicated, and put it in one texture. Yeah, 3 again. Legs, chest, boots, and arms are ready. And from these guys, I don't really know what part is what. Yeah. And I see another distortion here. Let me see. I don't know if I forget to put on the subsurf. Oh god, I put down the subsurf in this part, and I need more details in the metal things. Yeah, and here I will make again this bag because I have a mistake, and you can see the difference from here. Yeah, there you can see all the polygons and distortions in the texture, and here you can see a very smooth one. That's why I put on the subsurf. I make a mistake, and I will save it over there. I erased it, and I reopen this. Yeah, that looks more smooth. And metal strips go away. Okay, that's all. These things are ready. And from this component option, how I say, I don't know what part is what is, and I have the option here in Blender to export the UV layout. This helps me to know what thing is this. Oh, metal strips, UV. Okay, export, and now exporting all these things, and I will do the same here. UV export. It's helped me to know where it's and the UV's and that stuff. UV's export texture right now, and I put 3 right from this. Exporting, and I think it's all. Oh, maybe that's part I forget. Export UV texture, and I put 4. Oh, now I notice I don't make the occlusion bake from these tiny parts of the. Okay, it's look black. Maybe because this thing it's here. I will erase, and I will select again, bake. Yeah, then appear. Anyway, how I say I can fix the contrast in Photoshop. That's the magic from this program. I will select this and these guys. We'll duplicate again and strips there. Now I close this and first to export. Right now you can see nothing, or I can see nothing here, but it's not a problem. Later you can see what happens here. One and the last one here. This is all the UVs, and they have a alpha channel. That's why we can see nothing. But if I paint the background, you can see oh, sorry for that. You can see the UVs, and ooh, I have a little issue here. It's foot things. Let me see. I don't know why I put that things there. Maybe I forget they exist. And to clean this mess, I will draw here with another color. Yeah, that's what I like so much. Think white. Okay, that something what I like so much Blender, because I can draw. Yeah, and now I know this part of the UV is fine, but there's another one. No, this one. Yeah, I need to move it in this section here. Yeah, and now I can erase this thing. And I will make this bake again. The good thing, it's very easy to fix. It's boots. This one, and now I think it's done. I got away this. I don't need it. And you can see these parts now. I will merge all. The mouth are in the metal strips. And these guys, I don't need it here. The legs, no. The boots, I need to open this. No, not that part, because they have a problem. This one. Duplicated in boots. And now I will erase this. Okay. Give me some seconds. I'm back in a few minutes. Okay, I'm back. Sorry for that. And well, this these files with different textures. What I need to do is only, well, first of all here, because I have a mess, a lot of things, I will duplicate it there in metal strips. Yeah, and I can see here where's the textures, and I will select all these guys there, and I will erase here. Yeah, and from here I will make the inverse. I will select this, inverse all, and that's it. All the textures are in only one. Merge. The legs, chest, boots. The boots the same. I need to crop and cut these parts. And here to clean this. Okay. And I will merge this. Next, metals, mouth, and the same thing here. Select this part, invert the selection, erase. Here I need to select this thumb here. Invert selection, and that appear. Now I have only one texture for all parts. Yeah, this guys, I will save it. Metal strips, I will save it like a PNG or GPA. Let me see. PNG. Composition. I have a little mess with the no, not the things. I don't need to save it from this mouth comp, shoulder, mouth, legs, and boots. PNG. Okay, well, now I have these base colors here, and now what I will do is put colors. Yeah, I have two ways to put colors in this kind of things. One, and the most easiest is this one. I will select, oh, let me see. I will need to select the color of these things, and I will put open here in Photoshop. Yeah, and the colors of these things, it's, I don't know, it's a very rare color because it's a different thing. I will select that, and it's a little gray green here, and well, I can paint all that thing and put this in overlay or multiply, and that's the color, but it's very flat. Well, if somebody don't know what I'm doing right now, the first I did, it's a bake from ambient occlusion from Blender. Yeah, in the previous video, I make all the UVs of the entire parts of this character, and now I make the UVs to create this kind of texture. These have a very soft gradients and little shadows over there, and I will use this texture information what I bake from Blender to create diffuse color. Yeah? And I create a different bakes from each part of this model, and some of that parts of this little stuff of this of the clothes of the character have a single texture, but I can put together because they have different modifiers, and if I attach all that objects, I will have a lot of problems. That's why I make different texture for each one, but in Photoshop I put all that textures in only one to create a single texture for all those parts, like the metal strips. I have strips things here and another metals over there, yeah? And I bake the UV lines to know where to paint that things, yeah? And now I will put the color, and I open this model sheet because they have the color palette, and the clothes have a gray green like this, and some violet tones over in these lines in the texture. And from colorize this ambient occlusion, well, first I need to clean these little artifacts there, and the most easy way to clean it is with the stamp, Alt, and paint this part. And over here like this, and I will make the same thing over here. I don't need to be so clean, but that depends of the work that I need to do. In this case, it's a very easy texture. Well, I think that's all. And I have two ways to paint these things. One, and the first is not the best, but the very faster one. It's only paint with a thing in with one color, or even I can select this color too, the purple one, and I will put down the opacity a little bit and paint these things like that. Very rude way. I don't care so much about the outside of the U-bits. Alright. I only paint this very fast. And I will paint it like that. Something like that. Yeah, something like that. And oops, I made a little mistake because I painted over the layer, the ambient occlusion layer, and I need to paint it in this part like that. And it's look very shiny. Don't care, this is only example because I don't like to use this kind of painting too much, because I see it a little flat. I like to add more colors. But that other way to create it's a little more complicated or slow. Yeah, this is the most easiest. This is the easiest way. But how I say it's not the best. This way of work, it's not the best. Don't have the best result. Yeah. Okay, something like that. And well, I put again this in full opacity. Okay. And we can put it in overlay, and sometimes it's it looks good, but now it's all the color explode. And multiply. Yeah, you can see this. It's more close to the original, but anyway, it looks so gray in some parts. I select this and pick this color, and you can see it's only a variation of this light green from this dark, and the same thing with this purple color from the dark color. It's only a variation from the saturation of the color, not the value. Yeah, it's not bad, but it's not the good result. And the thing when I like to work, it's in this way. I select the lighter color here. Then I select the dark color. In this case, I don't like so much the palette here because it's too gray, but you can see if I paint one and layer the other one too, it's look too dark. I will rise a little bit the color, but you can see this is a very bluish green, and this another one, it's more yellow green, but it's still too saturated for my taste, but I will try to preserve the original spirit of the texture. I like too much to paint with more contrast. And now I have some yellow gray green, and here's some blue gray green. It's not too different here because the colors not help too much, but I use this option here. I like so much because this is the gradient map. The gradient map make this. If I have two colors selected right now, these things, all the light parts of the gray here, white, they color with this color, and the more darker they're painted with this another, and it's look more interesting. I can move this and create more contrast. Even I can add more colors, and that create a very different color values, and I like more. I have some issue here. And I will move this a little bit. This maybe is still, again, I don't want that color, I want this one. Maybe it's still too clear, because this character is a very dark, have a very dark textures and colors. Maybe I will select something more darker to create more the okay, and I have some variation that's very different from this other one. If you can see, this part it's only gray, and if I put this other, I have this blue thing here, and this this kind of layer. Oh god, I think the music is very loud. I don't know. I will put a little down here. Yeah, maybe there. Yeah. These adjustment layers, like the gradient map, have this alpha channel, or you can create a mask channel to any layer. In this case, this thing have its own alpha or mask channel, and this helped me to paint with black. If I paint with black, I clean the color of this texture like that. Yeah. That means I can paint with a lot of adjustment textures only, and I need to clean this part, right? Only painting in black here. I will make the same from the rest, and when I end this one, I will put it in Blender again, and you can see the result of this thing. Of course, a good texture work need different channels. In this case, I only work with the diffuse color, yeah. But I will need to add some specular level, specular color, and that kind of stuff. I will don't use normals from this part because all the entire outfit are model, all the details, yeah. And now I have this. Now I will create a new texture layer. It's a new adjustment layer like gradient map. And now I will select the violet colors of here. This darker right down, and the other lighter here. And I will change the color of this gradient here. Put this one, and I put this another corner, this other. And you can see I painted it that way. And I can change the contrast. In this case, I can put more blue here if I want it, like that. Even I can add more lights, yeah, and that's very great because I can put some color in the light, yeah. Yeah, that's more efficient like that. Like multiply, you can see this thing, and with the gradient map we can create different color tones, and that's more interesting to watch. I still don't like this color over here, and maybe this is too light there. I will put it more desaturated there. Okay, I don't know how it's look. I will save this like a PNG. I will change the name. I will put now diffuse. I'll save it. I will save this work, and oops, I can save two things at a time. Okay, and I will save this in a shoulder. Oh, I save it in the Photoshop format, and now I will come back again from the model, and I will okay, and I will select the material. This have standard material. I will create a new one only for shoulders. And I will upload this new texture when I created in diffuse PNG. Color, that's fine. The UV, it's fine too. Oops. And maybe the solidify, it's not. Okay. Yeah, the material don't look yet it's kind, but the color, it's very close. From the material I can add more effects, yeah, like, let me see, something interesting to show. I create a new texture, and in my desktop I have a lot of things, but something interesting what I have, it's this, the matcaps, and maybe I will add this matcap. Open. It's not look nothing interesting, but if I change the coordinates here and put normal, they look like metal, yeah. And if I change the order of here, and here where I put mix, I will make something interesting. No, overlay, it's not. Screen, no. Multiply maybe. Too dark. Soft light. No, let me see something. No difference. So root, screen, overlay. Maybe it doesn't look what I'm thinking. I will change this texture again, down right here, and I will put this chrome. And that's look more close. Let's look crazy. Maybe color. No, color no. Soft light. Yeah, soft light look more better. And maybe with a low intense there. Yeah, and that's look more metallic. Yeah. And I will do the same from the rest of the body right now. I will jump. I have this this gradient works, and that's fine. And I will duplicate this within the chest. Yeah. And in the chest part, and I don't really know all these parts mean, and that's why I will go to the UV. Chest, and I will export the UV here. Texture, chest, UV, and with this little map I will know exactly Okay, now I will open here. Oh god, okay. The body UV, this ghost texture I will put in chest. Oh god, I open another texture, not this. That's it. This is the correct chest. Okay, and right now you can see this, the UVs now show me what these textures mean, and I will clean these things and I will paint it by hand. Now I paint all in black, and now I will paint all in black, and now I will paint with color. And I will paint this thing. Now the gradient layers are ready, and that means I only need to do that work one time, and later I only need to duplicate it and only paint with black and white in his mask. Oops, sorry. And I will paint that things. Anyway, this UV thing what I painted, I bake and put it here. It's only a base. Anyway, I need to fix a little bit here the texture or the paint. Like this. I put a more this brush to paint more fastest thing. Remember, you can see how I paint the entire body of this character, yeah, in my Patreon page. There I use a lot of option from Blender. Yeah, I painted that body with using normals and fancy texture things, yeah, to create that for style. Yeah. Okay, I will clean this a little bit. Sorry if I take so long to paint it, but in the chat of the live stream there appear a very interesting conversation, and that's why I can paint all. But well, talking about what I'm chatting right now from the other people who watch this video later, yeah, they asked me about uh, what's the difference between using quads, polygons with 4 vertex, and triangles. What is the difference, and why that thing exists? Yeah, and well, I can talk about my own experience, and modeling only using quads. It's helped to a lot for sculpture work and animation, and the triangles, they are very helpful within the video game industry, making a more accurate physics, and of course working with a low poly style. I mean, the triangles help a lot to control the topology of the models. Yeah. Anyway, um, maybe in the near future, I will talk more about this concept or things, and I will try to make only videos showing, I don't know, some processor and different works or tiny things, and talk about some this kind of questions. Yeah, why I use triangles, why I use quads, um, what is the best workflow, why I use ZBrush and not the other program, and I don't know, a lot of different uh, topics one can think, and maybe will be helpful for somebody, this that kind of info. Okay, I have only one more thing to paint. I don't know what part is it. Let me see the model, because sometimes I forget what I am working here. Oh no, that's the one part. Maybe it's the chest part. Let me see. L. Yeah, this is the chest part, and that is. Oh yeah, it's like that. Now I understand this. Another great thing about this, I don't know. This is my workflow, but I think it's something nice using this adjustment layer. It's the possibility to change the color or add more colors in real time. Yeah, and any change, it's very easy to make, only painting in the in this mask channel. Yeah, I think it's very easy to work. It's a little how can I say it, it's just a slow process, because I need to create the layers, paint this part by hand sometimes, like right right now. But when this entire part of the work is done, it's very easy to manipulate it layer and change the color, or whatever what I want. That's the I thing. I use this is paint styles even in the illustrations. You can see some of my recent illustration videos in here, and I use a lot this option. Maybe too much, but I I think it's very nice to control the gradients, the color. Yeah, I can move it more easy in the palette. of course, uh, a great texture on this kind I need to add more details by hand, but I will try to do it all with basic textures paint. Yeah. And some texture like how I show in the shoulder. Yeah. I add some texture to create the effect um, of metal. Yeah. Okay, now I create this all these things. Oops, no, I want to clean this. Select all what I painted, invert selection, and paint the rest. I don't really know what's that. I see it here. And a good way to know what it's that part, it's unselect this. And hide the rest, and it's that little thing. That little thing, it's a violet color or purple. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, I think I paint this part. It's not too clean. It's not important right now. I think the important is in the final result here, and not how clean is the texture and the paint. I had another obsession like in the model, using only quads or that kind of stuff, or maybe moving very subtle the vertex, but in the texture part I really messy. I make a lot of things like sketch. And this is the body, chest. I will create new one. Oh god, I don't know what's so slow here. Okay, put that thing. Okay, it's not look so bad. And from here, from the chest, from the shoulder, I will change the specular color. Maybe I will add some blue thing here. That's look more nice. And here I will make the same. I will add this texture when I made before. Put it in reflection. Oh, no reflection, sorry. Oh, anyway, it's look very nice, but I will put in normal. Yeah, normal. It's the real way. Anyway, it's look nice here, and I put it in soft light. Soft light, yeah. And I will change the specular color to. That's it. Maybe I will put in more green. Nah, I like it that way. Okay, the textures look very, I don't know, it's not the best texture in the universe, but I don't think it's so bad. I don't know why here I have that problem there. Solidify, render, I think it's all fine. It's too weird thing. But I can fix that very easy. Select that. Oh, yeah, move it a little bit away. That's it. Yeah, that's what I like so much, the real time, because I can see how it's look. It's more accurate here. Maybe it's look too dark, and maybe it's for, yeah, that's this soft light. Maybe in 0.5, and maybe this one too. Yeah, that look more accurate. And I will save this because I don't want to lose. Well, I only lose the texture put it here, but because the real work I made it here. And legs, let me see what another thing what I can. This is arms. Yeah, maybe the arms to end all this upper part here. Yeah, I will select this again, duplicate it, arms, go there. Okay, I will this time I will paint it inverted. I paint all with the base color here, and now I will erase this part. Sorry for my bad English. I'm trying to learn more, but I don't have too much time to read English books or talk English so much, and I'm very shy to talk so bad English. But anyway, you can ask me whatever you want in this chat or in the comment box here in the video. Okay, I think it's done, and now I will select this. I will erase, no, yeah, I will erase this layer mask, delete it, and now I create it. Now I selected in the invert color, and that's why it's look in that way. But if I select the mask layer and now Control I, that paint that thing like that. I will save this. PNG arms diffuse. You can watch. I don't have too much time working here. Maybe later I will add some highlights in some parts. I will save these things like that, and I will go here, create another material for the arm. New material, texture, I color it here. Let me see if that it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. And you can see that they have a little gradient. It's more clear and it's more dark. And I will add again this metal effect. UV normal alpha and the color, sorry, dot 0.5 mix and soft light. And of course this specular color, it's very important, but only white colors look bad, but with that only changing that color, it's look more interesting. Yeah, this part is more easy. You can watch this. Here I will paint this part. I really think I can end this video with the character with full texture. And shoulder, select this, duplicate the layers, and now I will duplicate it too. Let me see, maybe the metal and strips. Yeah, it's metal and strips. I only need to paint some parts with green. Yeah. And some parts where I need to paint it in green are all these strips. I don't know if that circles, what is it? Let me see. Oh yeah, that's it. And that color thing have what color? Let me. We have that green thing. Okay. Green. Paint that in green. That things too. Yeah. And the rest of the things have a gold color. Yeah. And for that I will create a new where, oops, I lose it. I will create a new gradient map, and this time I will paint it in something like that. And I will add an extra color here, something more. Let me see how it's look. It's not look like metal, bad. Let me still work a little bit here. Maybe this is too shiny and I need to and sometimes I like to experiment with this mix, the layer fusion here. Normal. Maybe the dark part it's too shiny. Let's look fine. Oops, I create another node here. No, I don't want another node. That's it. Okay. And now I erase this part. There. Just that are green. I will save this. Now I don't want to save like a web page. So PNG, strips and diffuse. And here from the metal, okay, this is this part of the neck. I will put it the same strips. Yeah, these things it's strips, and I think that's all. The metal parts I will put it in another material because I think I can take a better look. Let me see. Anyway, these things work anyway. I don't know why this. Oh, okay. A mistake. I put this material in the rest of the body, and no problem. I will erase. Oops! No. I don't want that. I want to delete up there and here. Yeah, that's it. Okay, and I only need it here, the strips. Okay, you can see I have some issues here. That's a very normal problem here. Control F, flip normal. No, it's fine. Okay, the ambient occlusion and this part don't works well. I don't know if because I don't shut down the solidify. Let me try again this thing. Okay, and without texture, only white material. Bake. Yeah, this is a very it's a problem in the texture here. It's look dark and it's the real color. F3, I will save it again. Strips, save it. I will reload this part. No, cancel. Let's save this. Now I will open again this. Where are they? Okay, there. Duplicate and with the strips PSD. Yeah. select all the dark parts up here. Yeah, right now I will save it again, this PNG. I need to save this. Okay, go to material, texture, put on again, and I will reload. Yeah, that's it. That's worked fine. I don't know why here it's not work. That's fine. Through here. I don't know why, but again I have problem with this guy. Oh, maybe no, the Solidify it's shut down. Yeah, weird things. This kind of errors happen when we work in 3D. That's because sometimes I like more drawing than working on 3D. Okay, let me again to save this. PNG. Okay, save again. This takes some few seconds. Reload again in this object. Okay, that's work better, but I'm still having that issue here because this is something where without Solidify you can see it's only a plane, and that's why I have that problem, because the planes in 3D only have one side, and that's why the bake don't work, so it's need to work, but it's something easy to fix. I only need to paint this with black and with white, sorry, maybe don't white, too white. And with this N thing I will let me see how it look. This thing save 76%. Okay, reload texture. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I don't know what purple thing. Oh. Yeah, I'm very close to end this. That's it. I will put this effect of metal too in the where there. That's it. That thing. Normal 0.5 mix soft light. And of course I need to copy the specular color, and that make the change. And from the middle part I can do it in two things. Maybe I will anyway put my texture what I painted. Yeah, it doesn't look so bad, but I have that issues. I don't really know why, and I don't have nothing. I don't know what that thinks that looks so dark. Let me see the UVs of that. Yeah, it's look too dark. Let me try again the bake. Sometimes the normals are flipped, and that's why I have that problems. Oh god, I don't know why. That's true. Oh god, that objects don't appear with texture. That weird. Because I made a texture from this. Oh god. I am. That's a bad thing because I don't have too much space to put that parts. Okay, maybe I will need to do again this UV. These things happen when we work. It's tired, it's slow, but it's not a big deal. I only need to recalculate and make the ambient occlusion again. Okay, I think the other parts are inside the box, and I need to bake again. I will save this because I don't want to lose this new UV. F3, and I will save this, and this metal strip 02. Plot. Okay, duplicate this. Again, I save this PNG. No, I don't want to close this. I want to save. Save it like PNG. Now this will work fine. Metal. Reload it. Okay, that's look more nice. Anyway, I don't look all the result, and I will add this metal. Ooh, that's UV normal. Okay, it's look like more metal, but maybe it's not that shiny what I want. Screen. No, maybe not screen overlay. Too dark. Soft light. Maybe more normal mix. It's look like metal, like what I want. It's too dark. Screen. Okay, maybe color looks like fine. And I only need to end. Oh, look that. Interesting, maybe it's that the color. Soft light. Okay, it's look more better. Okay, I only need to these three parts, and all the body texture it will be, and only we will need to create the UV from the eye, but finally this character will be end. It's awesome. Okay, I need legs, chest, boots. Yeah. Okay. Shoulder, and I will duplicate this in boots. Go to boots. Paint alt. Oops. Paint all, and now with black I will erase all the things that I need to paint purple. I will put this a little more white. lines. Hello, Dark Power. That's a very powerful name, yeah. Okay. And I will select this erase. Inverse selection, create a new one. I will save this. PNG, boots diffuse. Oh God. Okay, I have the legs, I think. The legs are the boots. This part, yeah. And I create a new texture. I put boots. Oops, no. Boots. And I will put the same texture here. Boots. Texture, and I will apply that sting. Yeah, it's look very nice. And I will add again this math cap. Yeah, 0.5 soft light. It's look very dark, but it's fine. And now it's the leg part here. And again, duplicate this and legs all. Paint all. And I can see nothing, that's why I put down a little bit here. And I will paint with black here. That dark area, it's from this part up here. It's from the little metal button of that's, and that make a shadow there. It's a very, how I say, it's very tired to do, or slow, not tired, it's slow. But in any time I will can add some changes and change color or something like that. It's very easy later to do. Okay, I think it's painted, yeah. And now I select this, click there, and invert color. Save this. PNG, diffuse. Yeah, I think all these parts are ready. Save this. Okay, I don't need to make the mouth and the tongue. Legs, new legs, texture, new. No, that's not. Where's that? Diffuse legs. All right. New. Normal. That's fine. And soft light. And the things what I need to change here too, it's the color of the specular. Okay. And from the middle, I will change the specular a little bit like that. Okay. It's very, very close to end. That's save this. Paint the mouth. I don't remember what color is the mouth here inside. Yeah, it's only a red thing. Okay, I will do the same. Gradient map. Red, I will put a little purple, and a red light I will put like that, and in the middle put some, no, some, oh, Okay, that's it. That's for a thong. Invert. Paint with black. And from the feet, I will paint it with a little blue. And the other part I will paint it with white. Yeah, that's why I say it's not important how black it's that thing. Maybe that way. I will save it. PNG mouth comp color. Mouth color. Save this. And okay. H. Mouth. Texture, color. That's it. Newbie, it's fine. And from here I will put the same. Mouth, that's it. And here I will put mouth too. Okay. And from the eye, this is the last from here. From the eye, I have 3 different materials, and from the eye, I will create a new eye, save, and I will export this. Export UV layout, texture, eye, and I will open here. Sorry for that. I had some problems in. Okay. I will close all the other texture because I think it's N for right now. Okay, I will close this. Close. We closed all the other texture because I are ready, and I only want this, the eye, and this one. Okay, I will paint all with white. Defect, paint white. I will paint this all things with orange. Oops, too much. Yeah, that's fine, I think. Okay, and from the eye, I will paint it with its orange color. And now I will paint this by hand. It's a little dark. Maybe I can make some like that. Oh, and now I will create a clipping mask. I will select the same color here. And it's the eye. I think it's important to work a little detailed way. And we'll add some variation here. Yeah, that's texture. Maybe it's too big, that's why I have some lag. And the brush, this is very pictorial brush, and that's why I have maybe some lag here. Okay. Something fancy like that. I will save this. PNG, no, Pixar, no, PNG, diffuse, save it, and I will go here. I erase all these materials. I put eye, texture, open texture. That's yeah, the character have a very different look right now. I will erase this. Goodbye. Shift D and okay, I think it's ready. Okay, to make some nice reflection here, let's change the Kuchor shader, and I will put Wardiso. And Wardiso, what's there? And now it depends the angle of the eye. I have that. Maybe if I change the light direction, I can take a nice light in the eye. Let me see. No, I don't have it. Yeah, it depends the direction of the light. Anyway, I think it's done, this character. I don't know what you're thinking. Yeah, hope you're in. I don't know if you enjoy all this process, but maybe you understand more how the textures works. Yeah, and in the last thing, I add two different textures and diffuse what I painted very faster in I don't know, faster, because this take me 2 hours, but I don't put too much effort to make this texture. Yeah, even uh, maybe I will add more gradient color change later. Yeah, but I add one texture for the baked normals. I add another texture to create some distortion in the material, and I change the specular color. Yeah, it's not the best perfect because that color maybe need to change in the purple things. Yeah, but anyway, I think it's a very fast result. Yeah. Anyway, if you have any questions about this process of other process like this, you can comment here below in the box, in the texture comment box. Yeah, you can find me in any social media, and if you want to see more of these works and different kind of work like private things, you can support me in my Patreon page. Even all help, any dollar helps me. Yeah, that's the phrase. Any dollar help me too much to continue creating more content, and hope soon make another sections of this, not only showing how I work, maybe talking about some interesting things about the 3D of my experience. um, Talk some about my impression for some programs. Yeah, I don't know, 3D Max, Blender, or even show you some different freeware programs to create your own I don't know, your own studio, but your own work without any license or programs, because sometimes uh, the computer graphics we need a lot of different programs like, I don't know, Photoshop, After Effects, some 3D programs, some I don't know, a lot of things to create only a video. And in internet or in the we can find readings